College on the topic. Should producers be held responsible for the waste created by their products? At 5 p.m., Honeyland Schools does battle with David Hall College. They will debate the topic. The federal government's reversal to use English, not mother tongue, as the teaching language benefits early childhood education. I am Yvonne Okhaifo. Join Femi, Obong-Daniels and me on Tuesday as the round of 16 continues. I beg to differ season 9. 32 schools, now 14. One winner, 5 million naira. One grand title, the champion of champions. Sponsored by GZ Industries. Supported by Obiwizi, Multiplan Pathway College and Finna Microfinance Bank. I beg to differ. The tournament of champions.
This is Nigeria Info, where the conversation begins.
Do you think, as a scientist, we need GMOs in Nigeria?
Nigeria as a government has a policy that promotes the use of advanced biotechnology in ensuring food security, environmental conservation, and health improvement.
MDMA is there from the lab, from the containment level. Before it gets to the field, MDMA would have known that this crop will contaminate, and the regulatory agency, of course, will stop that before it gets to the Nigerian markets.
Sobia Musa, I'm sure you've seen that video, you've heard what she said. Is it satisfying what the AFN said?
You know, there is room of corruption in many aspects, in many sectors. We are in a country where the worst of us will be the best of us.
Nigeria as a country is not ready for anything development, but Nigeria is
what do you mean?
Destruction.
Why? What do you mean by that?
Stay with us on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
The round of 16 in the first edition of I Beg to Differ Season 9 continues on Tuesday as the competition steps up another level. At 4 p.m., Albesta Academy faces Wellspring College on the topic. Should producers be held responsible for the waste created by their products? At 5 p.m., Honeyland Schools does battle with David Hall College. They will debate the topic. The federal government's reversal to use English, not mother tongue, as the teaching language benefits early childhood education. I am Yvonne Okhaifo. Join Femi, Obong-Daniels and me on Tuesday as the round of 16 continues. I Beg to Differ Season 9. 32 schools, now 14. One winner, 5 million naira. One grand title, the champion of champions. Sponsored by GZ Industries. Supported by Obiwizi, Multiplan Pathway College and Finna Microfinance Bank. I beg to differ. The tournament of champions.
Good afternoon, Lagos and Nigeria. This is day 10 of the I Beg to Differ Students Debate Tournament on Nigeria Info. The dial is 99.3, but you can also catch the debate on 101.7 Kids FM. Yesterday, the round of 16 opened with fierce competition and unrelenting passion. At 4 p.m., Ideal Crystal School out-argued the Outliers College, securing their spot in the quarterfinals. Then at 5 p.m., Great Solid Rock College proved unshakable, defeating Dave Health College in a heated contest. Today, 4 more schools take the stage, each determined not to be among the next 2 to go home. The stakes are rising, people. The tension is thick, and the path to the grand prize grows narrower with every debate. This is I Beg to Differ Season 9, the first edition in the series leading up to the national tournament next year, during which time a champion of champions will be crowned. Welcome, one and all. We're streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. Like, follow, share, and interact with fellow viewers on the live streams. I'm Femi Obong-Daniels.
And I am Yvonne Okhaifo. You can also listen to I Beg to Differ live on Kids FM. That's 101.7. If you missed any of the debates this week, don't worry. You can always catch up on Wazobia Max Television at the weekend. Tune in to DSTV channel 259, GoTV channel 98, or Star Times channel 195. A big thank you to GZ Industries, our lead sponsor this season. We also appreciate Multiplan Pathway College, Fina Microfinance Bank, and Obiwizi for their tremendous support. And remember, for any kind of gadgets, Obiwizi is the place to go. You'll be hearing more about our sponsors and partners as the competition continues.
They all deserve a round of applause today.
Indeed.
Well done. Well done. Time to meet our judges. Thank you. Here are our judges, starting with the Chief Judge, Dr. Chike Ngbadiche. Dr. Chike is Head of Department, Communication, Media, and Cultural Studies, Pan Atlantic University, Lagos. He's our Chief Judge. Welcome, Chief Judge Chike. Judge Ama Ekova is the Program Manager, Center for Inclusive Social Development. We bid you welcome, Judge Ama. Judge Ufoma Egbamun is the News Manager, Nigeria Info, Kids FM, Cool FM, Wazobia FM. We say welcome to you, Judge Ufoma. Judge Hilary Noruka is the Digital Editorial Lead, Nigeria Info and associated radio stations. Is standing by for these judges, particularly the Chief Judge, as he did yesterday.
Right.
Judge Yvonne Okhaifo, belovedly referred to as Principal Vaughn by her adoring kids on Kids FM, broadcaster and elocution coach. She'll double both as moderator, more than double, timekeeper, and of course diction judge. For the purpose of these debates, the judges do deserve a round of applause on that.
Thank you, we do.
Well done, all of you. Well done.
Well, the champions of this edition will walk away with a whopping 5 million naira and 3 sleek Samsung tablets. The runners-up will take home 3 million naira and 3 powerful Bluetooth speakers. Our third place winners will earn 2 million naira along with 3 premium Bluetooth headphones. All these amazing prizes are courtesy of GZ Industries, our lead sponsor, and our partners Obiwizi, Multiplan Pathway College, and of course Fina Microfinance Bank.
All right, time now for our very first debate. You've met them before. They make a return because they had triumphed in the first round of this debate. Today, one of these 2 schools will triumph for the second time. The other will taste defeat for the first time. Let's meet our contestants. From our Albesta Academy, Lekki, Lagos. Make welcome to Christian Amanda Chidima and Ekpa Treasure Uyai. Welcome to both of you, Treasure and of course Amanda. Welcome.
Yes,
how are you doing?
Fine, sir.
Are you ready for battles today?
Yes, sir.
Brilliant. Well, Albesta Academy, Lekki, Lagos beat Imperial Lights College, Egbeda, Lagos in the round of 32. Their topic on that occasion was Nigeria needs younger leaders to survive as a nation. They triumphed and they are here. So we say warm welcome to them again. Let's meet their opponents. From Wellspring College, Ikeja, Lagos. Welcome the duo of Ayomide Kolakwo Agarao and Erioluwa Ayuola Ajayi. Welcome both of you. Good to see you again, Ayomide, and you too, Erioluwa. Welcome.
Thank you.
Albesta Academy's representatives here today have been chaperoned by Kehinde Oyeyemi. Now, whether that's a Mr. or a Miss is what we are not sure of.
Yeah,
Mr. Wonderful. Mr.
Your
Kehinde
teacher.
Oyeyemi.
Fantastic.
Wonderful. And for Wellspring, we have Miss Ojulari. Well done. If you're viewing the live streams on Facebook and YouTube, you should see the coaches in the viewing room. That's all the more reason you should like, share, and of course, interact with fellow viewers on the live streams. Nigeria Info 99.3.
All right, just to also let you know that Wellspring College, Ikeja, Lagos, in arriving here today, beat Grandmate Secondary School, Isolo, Lagos. Their topic was consumers, not manufacturers, are to blame for plastic pollution. And to also remind you that this is a debate for really young people. Amanda and Treasure of Albesta Academy are both 14. They are both in SS2. Like them, Ayomide is 14 and in SS2 as well at Wellspring College, Ikeja, Lagos. His teammate, Erioluwa, is just 13 and she's in SS1.
The motion for this hour is producers should be held responsible for the waste created by their products. 2 weeks ago, these contestants were given the sides they would debate. Today, they will remind us of how this hour will go. I will start with the lady and gentleman to my left. So our left. How did you
Chief
pick
Speaker,
2 weeks ago?
Are you opposing or supporting?
We are opposing.
You are opposing the motion. So Albesta Academy will support the motion.
We'll find out the motion now. Just to complete the credits, Albesta Academy have a third speaker in Labile Eyimofe Oluwa Jomiloju, who's 14 and is in SS2, while Wellspring College have Daniel Okewumi as their third speaker. He's also 14 and also in SS2. Of the 4 here and the 6 representing both schools, 5 are 14 and 1 is 13. SS1. Okay, so that's Daniel Okewumi is in SS1. Okay, brilliant. Thank you very much. Time now to debate. A reminder, you know the rules, ladies and gentlemen. 4 minutes for each of your first 2 rounds, 3 minutes in the final round. You know what to do in your rebuttals. Remember, make sure you rebut every point of your opponent if you're going to add extra points. Otherwise, they won't count. The third round is not about your points. It's about the beauty and the panache with which you deliver. So you might want to save up time in your opening rounds and push all the poetic manifestations there. Just so, okay? But not to... Whatever you've prepared coming to this debate, give it your best shot, okay? So, the topic once again for this debate
Producers should be held responsible for the waste created by their products. That's the topic.
Let's take a quick break. When we come back, we'll go straight into that debate. Stay with us.
The biggest debate competition in Nigeria. I beg to differ on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Brought to you by GZ Industries.
Hello there. I'm here to tell you about the world-class beverage cans producers, GZI. At GZI, excellence is our hallmark. We produce world-class aluminum beverage cans that meet the highest international quality and safety standards. Our cans are 100% recyclable, lightweight, and designed to keep every beverage fresh while protecting the planet. With state-of-the-art facilities and responsible production practices, we are proudly setting the pace for sustainable packaging across Africa. GZI. Yes, we can.
Obiwizi is Nigeria's trusted name in affordable tech and gadget tradings. From Lagos to Abuja, from students to CEOs, Obiwizi is your guy for quality tech devices, brand new and pre-owned alike. Got a new phone or laptop? Bring it in and walk away with an upgrade or a cashback, or in fact, both. Whether you shop in-store or online, at obiwizi.com, you are guaranteed value, warranty, and a customer-first experience. Obiwizi offers affordable tech, trusted service, because with gadgets, Obiwizi is your guy. Follow Obiwizi at Instagram at Obiwizi Backup Page, or on TikTok at Obiwizi. That is at Obiwizi on TikTok. Obiwizi is spelled Obiwezi. That is Obiwezi.
The biggest debate competition in Nigeria. I beg to differ on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Brought to you by GZ Industries.
Welcome back. Thanks to all our partners and sponsors, starting with the lead sponsor, of course, Obiwizi, Finatrust Microfinance Bank, and Multiplan Pathway College. Let's go into this debate. Special thanks to all our production team. Yvonne.
Right, Sheriff Quadri, Olamide Fadoju, Babatunde Abdul Salam, Kenneth Adome. We have Samuel Iwuji and, of course, Onyeka Eledon. We're streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. The dial is Nigeria Info 99.3. Refresh your live stream so that you can keep abreast, all right, of what is happening in the live studio.
All right, it is now time to do battle.
That's right.
Albesta Academy and Wellspring College face off on a topic that sits at the heart of environmental policy and corporate accountability. Producers should be held responsible for the waste created by their products. Should it be the producers? Should it be the consumers? Should it be anyone else? Should companies pick up the ball or the bill for pollution? Should manufacturers collect or recycle their plastics? Or is waste management the job of government and consumers? We're about to find out what our debaters think. So let's begin with the motion supporter.
The motion supporter is Albesta Academy. You've got 4 minutes. Your time starts. Your time starts now.
Imagine Lagos streets flooded, rivers clogged with plastic and cattle dying from nylon bags, all from products we consume daily. Nigeria generates 32 million tons of waste annually, yet less than 40% is collected. Today we stand to affirm a simple truth. Those who create the waste must take responsibility for it. Good day, panel of judges, members of the opposing bench, timekeeper and all present. My name is Christian Amanda from Albesta Academy, and I'm here to support the motion which states that producers should be held responsible for the waste created by a product. My point was as follows. Producers are the true origin of Nigeria's waste problem. Nearly all consumer goods, our water, drinks, detergents, noodles, biscuits, all come in single-use plastics, which later go as waste. You may say consumers later, but consumers do not decide how their products are being packaged. Producers do. Next, Nigeria generates 32 million tons of waste annually, yet less than 40% is collected, which means a huge portion ends up in our illegal dumps, waterways, and gutters. You may say government should improve collection, but the root of the problem is production, not our government. Next, sachet water producers are the biggest environmental threat in Nigerian cities. People may say people litter, but what about the producers? What about how they package our product? Next, consumers lack alternatives and producers control the options. You may say consumers should choose responsibly, but the market is dominated by single-use plastics. And why? Because our producers choose not to use biodegradable or reusable plastics. Next, holding producers responsible drives innovation. People may say innovation is too expensive, but with long-term benefits like lower waste management costs and reputational gains, producers will think twice of using products that create this waste in the first place. Next, holding producers responsible creates job opportunities. When producers are held responsible, they will have an idea to be able to open collection and recycling centers, which of course these positions will have to be held by people creating jobs for them. You may say jobs can be created elsewhere, but tying waste management to producer responsibility aligns economic opportunity with environmental action. Next, sustainable production is key to national resilience. You may call this idealistic, but without producer accountability, Nigeria perpetuates a cycle of environmental damage which undermines its economic future. Next, producer waste worsens flooding in Nigerian cities. People may say climate change is responsible for this, but ActionAid has told us that it's mostly our single-use plastics which are getting stuck in our waterways. Next, corporate cleanups are cosmetic, not enough. People may say companies help in cleanups, but have you thought about how that will be on them? You can't just put this on citizens to clean up when the producers are the ones that created this in the first place. Next, government and citizens pay double. Citizens pay for products packaged in plastics, and taxpayers fund costly waste cleanup, drainage clearance. Why should we be putting the payments on our citizens? People may say government should improve waste management, but what about our producers? They generate the waste and the public foots the bill. Next, environment pays for producers' neglect. When our trash is not disposed properly, it normally goes to be burnt out openly, which leads to air pollution, contributing to respiratory illnesses. Is that what we want? A community where we cannot grow up safely? Next, waste harms animal and food system. Most of the trash is entering our rivers, our oceans. Do we want our aquatic life to be gone for good? Do we want to keep killing them? People may say waste is natural, but no, the type and scale can be reduced by producers. Next, Nigeria recycles less than 10 to 15% of plastic annually. According to ActionAid, it has been shown that our recycled plastics are up to $10 billion, but yet we still don't decide to recycle it because of what? Our producers do not use materials that are able to put our future in better hands. Next, producers profit but externalize environmental costs. Yes, producers may profit. People may say profit is legal, but economic gain does not justify imposing our environmental cost on citizens. In conclusion, if producers are not held accountable, Nigeria will continue to fight a losing battle against disease, plastic pollution, and flooding. For the sake of fairness, public health, and future of our nations, we urge this House to uphold the motion producers should be held responsible for the waste created by their products. Thank you.
Well done, Amanda Christian of Albesta Academy, Lekki, Lagos. It will now be the turn of Wellspring College Ikeja to open their arguments. Ayomide Kolakpo Agarao.
Your time starts now.
We live in a world where waste is created by different factors, producers, consumers, municipal system. Can't really put the responsibility on one factor. Obviously not. Firstly, waste has many causes, not just producers. Waste is multi-causal. It comes from consumer disposal habits, weak city protocols, and informal handling. The World Bank, OECD, and UNEP made the research that 10 million tons of waste entered the ocean in 2010. This was due to dense population and poor local waste management. Responsibility should be shared, not just put on producer's head. Second, informal sector reality. In low and middle income cities, it is the informal sector that is responsible for picking up most recyclable waste. In India, up to 80% of collectible waste is picked by waste pickers. And in Delhi, most of their e-waste is still processed informally. To put responsibility on the producer ignores these workers and destroys a perfectly functioning system. Third, cost pass-through. When producers pay for end-of-life costs, they shift the cost onto consumers through increased prices. Impact studies confirm real price pass-through. What should be polluters pay becomes the poor pay. 4. Moral misallocation. There are 4 actors that determine how waste is produced: producers, consumers, municipal system, and informal workers. To put responsibility on one actor destroys proportionality, which is a key legal and moral responsibility or principle. Fair responsibility should be shared. Opportunity cost. When people choose producer-only system, it causes the government to waste a lot of time and money in auditing thousands of companies. This time and money can also be used for other systems such as deposit return system and improving of city waste management system. Not only do they bring back bigger results, but more efficient results because they are cheaper, way more efficient, and way easier to use. 6. Industries affect laws. In places like Canada and the EU, it has been proven that strong EPR laws have been weakened through producer lobbying, creating of loopholes, and reducing of fees. This shows that producer-only systems can be easily gathered and watered down. 7. Producers ignore or cheat. When producers are given responsibility, they don't just become greener, they ignore it entirely. South Korean and Latin American firms have been shown to relocate factories, relabel products, and export waste. This shows that waste doesn't just disappear. It moves away. 8. Life cycle reality. Life cycle studies show that up to 70 to 90% of harm doesn't come from waste disposal, but from upstream. When particular wastes are penalized, producers start to create products that may look clean in the bin at first, but over time cause toxicity in the environment. This shows that this policy is solving the wrong problem. 9. Better alternatives work. Imagine using producer-only system when alternatives such as targeted solutions and shared responsibility exist. Countries like Germany and Norway can brag about the 90% improvement in their DRS system in 1 year. This shows that when alternative exists, harm becomes deliberate. Finally, enforcement leakages. Using our producer-only systems in real life isn't really practical. Even the OECD and the EU can confirm that EPR systems have free riders, enforcement holes, and weak transmission. This shows that using of this in the real society or in real instances will cause a lot of problems due to the fact that enforcement will not be going smoothly and it will cause a lot of problems in the society. Thank you.
Well done and right on time.
Ayomide Agarao of Wellspring College, Ikeja, Lagos. Brilliant opening. So thank you, contestants. We've heard your opening arguments. Now it's time for us to turn up the heat. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll go straight into the rebuttal round.
Right.
The biggest debate competition in Nigeria. I beg to differ on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Brought to you by GZ Industries.
At GZI, we believe corporate success must go hand in hand with community impact. Through our corporate social responsibility initiatives, we've supported lives across Nigeria, from donating protective coveralls to street sweepers nationwide to organizing free medical outreach programs for our host communities. We're committed to improving lives, promoting safety, and giving back wherever we operate. GZI, building communities, inspiring change.
Multi-Plan Pathway College is a leading sixth form college in Lagos that empowers high school graduates with the knowledge and skill to secure placement in top global universities around the world. At MPC, we don't just prepare you for university, we launch you into a global future with the highest caliber A-levels, foundation programs, and international test prep. Every student finds the support, opportunity, and results to go from Lagos to the world. MPC, your future starts here.
The biggest debate competition in Nigeria. I beg to differ on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Brought to you by GZ Industries.
Welcome back to this tournament. It's I beg to differ, the round of 16. You are witnessing the showdown between Albesta Academy and Wellspring College. The bone of contention is producers should be held responsible for the waste created by their products. The motion supporter is Albesta Academy. The motion opposer, Wellspring College.
And for this round, we'll commence with the motion opposer. Eriolua is her name. Ayola Ajayi of Wellspring College. Are you ready, Eriolua? Let's go.
Your time starts now.
My opponent has failed to define three main terms: producers, responsibility, and waste. And with that, their case falls and collapses under real-world metrics. Firstly, you said that producers are the creators, so they should take responsibility. But creation does not directly equate to causation. I'd like to mention that 90% of waste mismanagement happens at the consumer and municipal level. More so, the Harmful Waste Act of 1988 says that manufacturers is only liable for waste that they dispose or cause to be disposed, and if it is acted upon by a third party, either alternated or mixed, they are exonerated because the Act asks for causation, not creation. And responsibility follows control. And when a consumer has control over a product, when they are given a product, the producer has no authority over what happens to it. Then you said that Nigeria creates a lot of waste and none is recycled, and recycling they recycle less than 10 to 15% annually. Recycling is not the job of the manufacturer. There are four factors, as my opponent stated: the consumer, the municipal, or the government, and the informals. You cannot ignore all those other factors and just put all the blame on the producers. That is way too much pressure, and it is unfair, defying the principle of proportionality. You said that consumers lack alternatives. Every single choice the producers make is based on the consumers. When they continue to create plastic and flood the environment, as you claim, it is because consumers continue to buy them. They drive demand, and the producers have no choice but to create what consumers ask for. You said that it drives innovation, and sustainable product design creates jobs. Firstly, innovation is punished. Holding producers responsible does not create any sort of innovation whatsoever. So if they claim that they should go to sustainable resources, sustainable resources are much more expensive than normal resources that producers use. This leads to an increase in prices and reduces the buying power of producers of consumers. Small producers who go into business then are met with uncertainties of prices because of EPR schemes. You said that producer waste worsens flooding, the environment pays for producer neglect and harms animals and the ecosystem. You have forgotten the principle of first sale, which states that any consumer after a product has been given to the sold from the patent holder, they no longer have control over that product. So it is the job of the consumer to use product properly, to dispose of it. Now, like I said, there are four factors. So if the producer is in agreement with the government, they follow their regulations, and the government provides infrastructure, but the consumers refuse to follow it. How then can you blame the producers for what they have no control over? You have no control over. You said that you made a point on producers profiting and externalizing costs. But you need to understand that it's not only the producers that profit. Consumers benefit from this. They buy their products and enjoy it. So you can't ignore the principle of collective responsibility, which states that as long as you take part in an action or benefit from an action or system, you bear the consequences, either positive or negative. So if the consumers buy their products and the producers profit from it, as you have claimed, then they are both responsible for what they have each endorsed. You have made only claims. You've told us the how and not the why. You've told us the why but not the how. You haven't given us any solution to all these problems. You've only given us metrics that are baseless and lack a foundation. With these points of mine, I hope I'll be able to prove to you that producers should not be held solely responsible, because we believe that responsibility should be shared proportionally amongst all actors that act in this production distribution chain. Thank you.
Well done.
13-year-old Eriolua Ayola Ajayi from Wellspring College, Ikeja, Lagos. A rebuttal round done and dusted. We'll now move to Albesta Academy, Lekki, Lagos, and to Treasure Uyai Ekpat.
You've got 4 minutes. Your time starts now.
Good day, distinguished judges, respected opponent, and my worthy audience. I'm Treasurer Ekpat from Albesta Academy, and I'm here to dismantle the points made by my opponent. It seems to me that my opponents are confused and are lacking exposure when it comes to production. Biodegradable products are products that can easily decay, like paper, carton, leaf, and other plant materials. My opponents talked about waste being caught by population, but it depends on the type of products used. Companies like Unilever have used lighter materials instead of plastics, which shows that producers can control the waste being created. My opponent also said that when producers are blamed, that the cost becomes higher. But when companies use smarter packaging materials, the cost is actually reduced. My opponents talked about how waste is being reduced, but waste is inevitable. And with better design, waste can be controlled. Waste is natural, and the type of waste and type and scale of waste can be controlled and reduced by the producers. My opponents mainly talked about the government, but my opponents cannot just say government should do more, because government can't control what producers put into the market. My opponents mainly talked about EPR, that's the extended producer responsibility. But EPR is a system that actually works where the producers put funds into recycling and they organize safe disposal, and this system works very well in the European Union. My opponent talked about the recycling sectors, but the recycling sectors are a very, very good job opportunities for several people. My opponent talked about industry. My opponent was mainly confused because they talked about how waste can be reused, how waste can't be reused. But I believe that waste can be recycled because of biodegradable products, which they still don't get the fact about. Producer responsibility is not punishment. It helps create job opportunities. Thank you.
Well done.
That was Treasure Ekpat of Albesta Academy, Lekki, Ibadan. Where did I get Ibadan from? Where did I get Ibadan from? Lekki, Lagos. All right, we'll take a quick break. When we come back, only one duty is left for both schools.
Right.
Their closing round. We'll see who can take this thing to the wire right after this time out.
The biggest debate competition in Nigeria. I beg to differ on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Brought to you by GZ Industries.
Obiwizi is Nigeria's trusted name in affordable tech and gadget tradings. From Lagos to Abuja, from students to CEOs, Obiwizi is your guy for quality tech devices, brand new and pre-owned alike. Got a new phone or laptop? Bring it in and walk away with an upgrade or a cashback, or in fact, both. Whether you shop in-store or online, at obiwizi.com, you are guaranteed value, warranty, and a customer-first experience. Obiwizi offers affordable tech, trusted service, because with gadgets, Obiwizi is your guy. Follow Obiwizi at Instagram at Obiwizi Backup Page, or on TikTok at Obiwizi. That is at Obiwizi on TikTok. Obiwizi is spelled Obiwezi. That is Obiwezi.
At GZI, we believe corporate success must go hand in hand with community impact. Through our corporate social responsibility initiatives, we've supported lives across Nigeria, from donating protective coveralls to street sweepers nationwide to organizing free medical outreach programs for our host communities. We're committed to improving lives, promoting safety, and giving back wherever we operate. GZI, building communities, inspiring change.
The biggest debate competition in Nigeria. I beg to differ on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Brought to you by GZ Industries.
Welcome back.
It's a debate between Albesta Academy, Lekki, Lagos, and Wellspring College, Ikeja, Lagos. Both schools have done a great job so far.
That's right.
They've pushed back, they've clarified, and of course, they've countered. Now it's time for their final pitch in the closing round. Remember, kids, no new points, just direct engagement. Hold the judges and the audience spellbound. We revert now to the motion supporter.
That's right, Albesta Academy. It is time to close. You've got 3 minutes to do so.
Standing on the existing protocol, as this debate comes to a close, let us face the truth that is no longer hidden, no longer distant, and no longer deniable. Nigeria is paying the price for a waste crisis did not create. Every rainy season, we watch Lagos, Port Harcourt, and Aba drown other floods made worse by plastics. Plastics created and designed by companies who walk away once profit is made. Remember this, Nigeria produces over 32 million tons of waste, and yet less than 40% is collected. And out of 2.5 million tons of plastic waste, less than 10% is recycled. The rest, it ends up choking our gutters, poisoning our rivers, entering the fish we eat, and killing cattle in the north who mistakenly feed on nylon bags. This is not theory, it is daily Nigerian reality. It's the flooded streets we struggle to cross. It is the plastic-filled canal in our community. It's the burning dump sites who smoke our children breathe. And yet who created the waste? Not the factory, not government. Not citizens, not government. It begins in the factory, not the dustbin. Producers choose the packaging, producers choose the materials, producers choose the design. Yet somehow producers escape the responsibility. Ladies and gentlemen, this injustice must end. Because ordinary Nigerians pay twice. First, they buy the product, then they pay taxes to clean up the waste. Yet producers manage to keep the profits without keeping the responsibility. But here's the turning point. When producers are held accountable, nations grow, economies grow, job grows. Right here in Lagos, the recycling and circular sector has created over 10,000 jobs. Recyclers, sorters, aggregators, and collectors. This number can triple if producers are legally required to take responsibility for their action. This motion is not merely environmental, it is economic justice, it is public health justice, and it is intergenerational justice. And above all, it is common sense. Imagine a Nigeria where packaging is biodegradable, bottles are refillable, rivers flow freely, streets stay open during rain, and children grow up breathing clean air. This Nigeria is possible, but only when the producers who create the waste are the ones who clean it, manage it, redesign it, or reuse it. Opponents may say citizens should dispose properly, but citizens cannot dispose what government refuses to redesign. Opponents may say government should do more, but government cannot control what producers put into the market. This house should choose fairness over excuses, future over profit, responsibility over chaos. With this evidence before us, the flaws, the data, the deaths, the pollution, the economic opportunities, and the undeniable truth, I urge you to choose the only path that protects Nigeria. Hold producers responsible for the waste created by their products. Not tomorrow, not eventually, now. Because if we fail to act today, future generations will pay the price. But if we act today, we save our health, our cities, and our environment. Honorable judges, the motion stands strong, justified, and irrefutable. Producers should be held responsible for the waste created by their products. Thank you.
Well done.
I'm blown away. Well done, darling. Well done. You've done well. That was Treasure Ekpat, 14-year SS2 student of Albesta Academy, Lekki, Lagos. She and her chief speaker, Christian Amanda Chidimma, also the same age and class, will now go straight to their opponents, Wellspring College, Ikeja, Lagos, for their closing round.
Imagine a single plastic bottle. It travels to a manufacturing plant in India, filled in Dubai, shipped to Lagos, bought from a supermarket, discarded on the roadside, collected by a waste worker, sold to a middleman, baled, and finally recycled in Vietnam. 9 actors, 5 jurisdictions, 3 regulatory frameworks, all shaping this bottle long before it becomes waste. This isn't the story of a single villain, but a story of a system, a web of choices, hands, and structure. Look at the real world. No, the world that we defend recognizes this truth. Waste isn't created by one actor, it's created by many. Look at the real world. Germany recycles over 90% of plastic bottles. Korea diverts organics at a world-leading rate. What is their secret? They share responsibility. Every single actor carries responsibility that they can exercise meaningfully. Now, ask the proposition this simple question. Who exactly is this producer you're trying to hold responsible? All manufacturers? Only the giants? Perhaps the neighborhood tailor who produces textile scraps? Should responsibility be absolute or proportional to scale? They cannot answer. And when they insist that producers should be held responsible, we must ask, what kind of responsibility? Financially, levies for consumers to bear? Legally, manufacturers being held responsible for waste that they didn't discard? Or operational, mandatory take-back for every single product sold? Silence. They built their model on an actor they cannot name, responsibility they cannot define, and a problem they cannot describe. A policy that fails to locate its target, specify its duty, and recognize its problem cannot fulfill its promise. Evidence confirms this. According to Columbia University 2022, extended producer responsibility often shifts burdens to the consumers landing on families least able to bear it. Environmental justice does not mean making the vulnerable subsidize the powerful. We have proposed a simple principle. Responsibility follows control, not convenience. Large and medium manufacturers are accountable for design decisions that shape waste, but they are not the only ones acting. Consumers control disposal. Government controls infrastructure. Retailers control return, and municipal controls enforcement. Responsibility is shared. Responsibility is proportional. Financial contribution scales with capacity. Legal accountability is limited to controllable outcomes, and operational obligations are precise and practical. And waste is defined by what an actor can truly has influence over. Thank you.
Right. And so this debate comes to a close.
And thank you for that performance, Erioluwa Ayola Ajayi, 13-year-old from Wellspring College, Ikeja, Lagos. We've heard brilliant debaters today, brilliant young minds. Great job to all four of you. You've pushed back, you've clarified, you've countered, you've done the bit you can. You've debated a topic that affects our environment, our economy, and our future. And you did it with clarity and passion. Now it's time to hear from the judges. Judges, over to you for the verdict. I will come to Diction Judge Yvonne in just a bit. Before we do that, a quick break.
The biggest debate competition in Nigeria. I beg to differ on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Brought to you by GZ Industries.
Hello there. I'm here to tell you about the world-class beverage cans producers, GZI. At GZI, excellence is our hallmark. We produce world-class aluminum beverage cans that meet the highest international quality and safety standards. Our cans are 100% recyclable, lightweight, and designed to keep every beverage fresh while protecting the planet. With state-of-the-art facilities and responsible production practices, we are proudly setting the pace for sustainable packaging across Africa. GZI. Yes, we can.
Obiwizi is Nigeria's trusted name in affordable tech and gadget tradings. From Lagos to Abuja, from students to CEOs, Obiwizi is your guy for quality tech devices, brand new and pre-owned alike. Got a new phone or laptop? Bring it in and walk away with an upgrade or a cashback, or in fact, both. Whether you shop in-store or online, at obiwizi.com, you are guaranteed value, warranty, and a customer-first experience. Obiwizi offers affordable tech, trusted service, because with gadgets, Obiwizi is your guy. Follow Obiwizi at Instagram at Obiwizi Backup Page, or on TikTok at Obiwizi. That is at Obiwizi on TikTok. Obiwizi is spelled Obiwezi. That is Obiwezi.
The biggest debate competition in Nigeria. I beg to differ on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Brought to you by GZ Industries.
We have less than a minute and a half to our next break, but...
Right, I'll start with Wellspring College. Say municipalities. Municipal is an adjective, okay? Municipality is the town, the community. So you meant municipality, not municipal. Also, don't say made a research. You do research or you perform a study, okay? But you don't make a research. Also say consumers, not consumers. Say consumers. To Albesta Academy, I will say honorable. Honorable, not honorable, okay? Don't pronounce the H in the word honorable. Also, breathing, not breathing. It is th, not th, okay? So, breathing, not breathing. Say above, not above. Above. Also use, when referring to animals, use the pronoun which. Cattle, which. Not cattle who. You use who with human beings, but use which with animals, okay? Say neglect. Don't use but with yet within the same sentence. Don't say but yet. You either say but or you say yet. Say undermine.
99.3.
Say undermine, not undermine. Undermine. I'll stop here for want of time.
Update. Here's the gist. New Good Mama detergent delivers express cleaning and fragrance boosters for extra freshness. All in a freshening pack made for your upgrade. Try it today.
Good Mama, the washing is fast. Good Mama, my fabric is smelling fresh. Good Mama, express cleaning. Good Mama, my laundry is on to smile.
There's a reason she's a good mama. Express cleaning, extra fresh.
To dey healthy, not be for show. Na life wey you suppose dey live. And if you dey cook light with power oil, then you sabi wetin dey healthy. You dey stay active, e mean say you stand fit. Chop light, dey move body, no excuses o. Power oil dey your kitchen. Na you get am. Feel am, enjoy am. Make you dey confirm, make you dey 100% fit. Power oil, na your lifestyle choice.
Power oil.
Babe, how you go describe something way big past big?
Na grand, like mountain, like jumbo, like better soup way sweet.
You forget one thing, oh. Black Friday discount.
Where it dey happen?
Now for Grand Square.
Talk true.
From November 27th to 29th, 2025, Grand Square, they give up to 70% off on selected goods. Massive savings on supermarket essentials, electronics, furniture, beverages, wines and spirits, and much more. Better discount, we go sweet your belly.
Oh boy, na real grand Black Friday bonanza be this oh.
No dolly yourself. Offer day valid while stock last. Make you no carry last oh. Go Grand Square Ikeja, Grand Square Victoria Island, Grand Square Abuja, and Grand Square Kano to enjoy this better wolf.
Black Friday at Grand Square, November 27 to 29th. Grand savings way past grand.
This taste na banger, this taste na creamy rich, this taste na new Nescafe, original 3-in-1. Thickness, enjoyment, yumminess, happiness, delightfulness, deliciousness, smoothness. This taste na new Nescafe, original 3-in-1.
Enjoy more creamy richness with the new Nescafe Original 3-in-1 in the new pack. That's strong, finish strong.
Wow, mommy, today's golden morning is milky.
Mine too.
Mother of the year. Well done. But please, let's be managing the milk small now.
It's not meal. This is Golden Morn 3-in-1. It comes with milk already inside.
Milk already inside? Since when?
Get Golden Morn 3-in-1. It already has milk inside for your creamy, nutritious enjoyment. No need for milk. Just add water, stir, and enjoy. Golden Morn. Make every day golden.
Every meal I cook must taste just right. Rich, delicious, full of love.
We hear you. Your Maggi Star in double cubes. Double the flavor, double the convenience. The same trusted taste you love. Maggi Star Double Cubes, made from fermented soya and other selected ingredients for that deep flavor and quality that only Maggi brings to your dishes.
Absolutely delicious.
Get Maggi Double Cubes today. Me and Maggi, so good together.
Hello, Mrs. Martins.
Yes. Oh, Mrs. Johnson, how may I help you?
Junior's body temperature is high and he's complaining about headaches and body aches.
Not to worry. Get Bruston and suspension.
Okay, ma. I'll call you back.
Bruston and Suspension for Children is a sweet-tasting brand of ibuprofen which provides relief against toothache, pains, and fever in children after 30 minutes.
Hello, ma. Oh, Junior, stop that.
Is everything okay, Mrs. Johnson?
Yes, ma. Junior is fine now. In fact, Junior, sorry, ma. I'll call you back.
Brustin and Suspension for Children. Always take the product after meal. If symptoms persist after 2 days, consult your doctor. A quality product from Rambaxay.
It's the choices you make that set you apart from being good to being great. My choice? Nivea Men Deep Body Lotion with Max Tech, powered by Black Carbon. Gives you both dark wood fragrance and 48-hour moisture. And my other top choice for all-day freshness, Nivea Men Deep Roll-On for 72-hour protection and fragrance with Max Tech, powered by Black Carbon. Skin is for playing it smart. Nivea is for skin.
This is where it all connects. All in one place.
GPS, Wike, and Co. are suspended because they've been engaging in anti-party activities.
Did he not campaign for Labour Party in Lagos State?
Is just my pocket. Withdrawing police details from VVIP people.
Tomorrow I will call people to come and join military. I would allow.
The news, conversation, information, and discussion. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Welcome back, Lagos. Welcome back, Nigeria. This is season 9, round 2 of the Back to Differ students debate. Started yesterday. 4 schools, 2 progress.
Right.
4 today. We've seen the first 2 of those 4, and 1 of those will progress in a matter of moments.
That's right.
Before we went on the break, you heard from from Diction Judge Yvonne. Take this to heart. Special thanks to our lead sponsor, GZI, and also Obi-Weezy. Everyone, let's pay attention now to the verdict. For this debate between Albesta Academy and Wellspring College. In the presentation round, George Ama scores it Albesta Academy 10, Wellspring College 9. George Ufoma scores it Wellspring College 10, Albesta Academy 9.5. Chief Judge Chike scores it Albesta Academy 10, Wellspring College 8.5. It's 29.5 for Albesta Academy, 27.5 for Wellspring College. Albesta Academy lead by 2. In the rebuttal rounds, all 3 judges score it 10-9. 10-9, 10-9, 10-9 for Wellspring College. Wellspring College lead the second round by 30 points to 27. They've closed the gap and they've now overtaken Albesta Academy by 1 point. Bringing us to the final round. George Ama, Chief Judge Chike scores the final round. Albesta Academy 10, Wellspring College 9. George Ufoma scores it Albesta Academy 10, Wellspring College 10. George Ama scores it. Albesta Academy 9, Wellspring College 10. At this point, Wellspring College lead by 1. 86.5 to Wellspring College, 85.5 to Albesta Academy. Diction scoring. Wellspring College 10, Albesta Academy 9 for your winner. By 96.5 points to 94.5 points. Congratulations to the duo of Ayomide Kolakwa Agarawu and Erioluwa Yola Ajayi of Wellspring College, Ikeja, Lagos. 2 points, but just enough. Congratulations to you too, Ayomide and Erioluwa. You progress.
As we bid farewell to Albesta Academy, we keep in mind the possibility of their return in February 2026. So maybe this is a see you later. Maybe it's more of a see you later than a goodbye.
It hurts, nonetheless. It hurts because these two schools are made up of brilliant debaters, and both debaters, Amanda and of course Treasure, are brilliant debaters.
Indeed.
And when I heard Treasure close her argument, my thought was, how would Wellspring College beat that closing argument? Because it was brilliant.
Beautiful.
It was beautiful. So was her rebuttal round.
Right.
She went in for the kill. But so was Amanda too, who commenced the battle.
Right.
Did very well. And Wellspring had to respond at every point. It's clear, quite clear, that it was split in the first round.
Right.
But Albesta Academy won on 2 of the judges' scorecards that first round. And beyond that, even in the closing, they won on one of the judges' scorecards for the closing argument. The weakest link was the rebuttal, where Wellspring College did more. And that 3-point gap in that rebuttal round. And the rebuttal round was great for Albesta. It just so happened that fundamentally, in terms of the number of points and the quality of the rebuttals, Wellspring College did more. But take heart, both of you. Amanda and you, Treasure, you are brilliant. You are brilliant. I can't wait to see you again. And there is a second Lagos final. And I think both of you are capable of beating a lot of schools. You have that much quality.
Right.
Thank you for gracing our studios. Thank you for gracing this stage with your brilliance, your presence, and your intellect. Your teachers should be proud.
Indeed. When we return from this quick timeout, you will meet the next contestants. The motion for that hour is the federal government's choice of English instead of the mother tongue as the language of instruction improves early childhood education. This is the round of 16 in this first edition of I Beg to Differ Season 9. We're streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. We'll be right back.
The biggest debate competition in Nigeria. I Beg to Differ on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Brought to you
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.